Hey, Just Ordinary fans, here we go. Let's get up another day of CWL done here. We're going to be showing day number 3 now. And day number 3 is going to be against this Iran clan. And they are, this was like our hardest battle of the entire CWL. These guys were, they weren't necessarily the highest placing, but they put up a lot of triples. So we're going to go ahead and start with Ka doing a triple. He's going to be doing a queen charge minor. Now he's starting the queen charge off at the, I don't know, 530, and, you know, going to rage immediately so he can get through those high DPS defenses. Finds the Tesla farm, so that's good news, so it's not a surprise later down in the raid. Now watch this queen walk. I mean, this queen walk is almost a charge, but without going through any walls, okay? The queen is just getting all those extra structures around the wall, and then he's actually going to jump inside of the main core there. So definitely not the typical queen charge that you see, but it's definitely holding its value and effectiveness here. Now he uses the Barbarian King to funnel for the miners. The miners take out the town hall. He knows he doesn't need to use the warden over the town hall, and that queen is going to charge into the back side of that area, taking out that enemy queen, multi-target inferno, and the eagle artillery. And then these miners are just going to wrap around her. So, I mean, that's such a cool walk, guys. Walking into the base and then walking out with that jump spell. I mean, just so OP. That is one of the best raids of the CWL right here. Absolutely. Definitely, absolutely. And next one up is Maclink. And Maclink is going to be doing this weird base. It's an extremely weird base. And he's going to do it from the back side, right? So notice he uses an E-drag funnel. He uses the king on the other end. And then from there, you know, that E-dragon's just getting chain value. Going to wall break into that multi-target inferno area for the queen charge part. The queen is going to charge straight into that multi-target inferno, taking out that eagle artillery. The queen, that multi-target inferno. And the enemy CC, you know, everything that we look for in a good charge. Jump spells into the core there. Unfortunately, those air defenses were targeting onto those healers, and was able to freeze those before they could do much more damage. Use the queen's ability in the core there just to speed things along. The loons have an extremely easy pathway here, just a single row of defenses on that first side, and then when they get into this multi-target inferno area, they split up a little bit, a couple great loons there to keep the funnel of the major loons, and then he's going to save his Stone Slammer all the way to the Town Hall, and inside that Stone Slammer is 2 dragons, which are going to take out that Town Hall super quick with a couple Coco loons at the beginning. Yeah, just a huge raid. This was a huge war, guys. We really put up some good numbers. Now here is a pretty common base, and Ducate is going to be doing this attack, and notice his loons there that he dropped to make sure that the queen was going to have a correct funnel here. Then he's going to freeze that queen, the queen of multi-target in the expo, because he needed that wall wrecker to get into that next compartment. You know, this is a very common base, so it's really good to see this raid, and I mean, anyone can use this in the future. Again, that air defense was targeting those healers, which is not what you want. So he sends in a couple premature hogs to get that air defense out of the way, because he needs that queen to stay up. And I'll show you why he needs that queen to stay up right here. He's going to jump spell into that Tesla farm and that town hall. And that's exactly why he needed that queen up, just because he knew that she was going to take a lot of DPS there against that town hall. Then sends the hogs in for a very easy raid, or a very easy pathway, just kind of spread out along the entire left half part of the space. The queen makes it all the way to the end, again finishes those skeleton traps, and then a few cleanup wizards in the back is going to make that for a simple short cleanup and a beautiful triple with a queen charge hog. Now we've got Hoeing, and he is going to be doing basically another queen charge hog. Those are basically the best attacks right now, guys, is doing something like queen charge miner, queen charge hog, or Suihiro Lalo or Suihiro Hog. This is a great example of, I mean, obviously these walls are extremely low, so that helps the attacker quite a bit, just because that wall wrecker is able to break through probably an extra full layer of walls there. Look at that Seeking Airmine from all the way across the way, just going to get that healer. What a rip, man, what a rip. And then from there, you know, he used the king on the outside to keep that queen funneled into the town hall area. Freezes that town hall because that Giga Tesla could have taken out that queen and needed to keep that queen up. From there, the Hogs go in at about the 3 o'clock, and they're just going to push through Morden's ability early just to keep him up during the real DPS part of this raid. Because, you know, looking at this backside, there's just a Tesla farm, the double cannon, archer towers, and then basically has a swag heal there. Didn't hit any giant bombs on that Tesla farm area. And then, yeah, just clean up wizards. He's got, what, 4 or 5 clean up wizards, couple goblins. That's the way to do it. So 4 goblins, 6 wizards, a minion, 4 loons. That's a good raid type. I might give that a shot. I like that a lot. I think I'm gonna screenshot that and set it to one of my armies. Right, meow. Yeah, buddy. All right, now on to the next one. We are going with Hoeing again. This guy's just been ripping it, man. Absolutely ripping it. Now this is a pretty common push base or whatever, so he does a little bit different style of a raid. I am going to be doing it 4 times just because it's not technically an anti-3. But notice that bat bomb and the distraction with that ice golem K. I mean, he takes out 50% of the space without even deploying any actual troops besides some cleanup, all just the spells. And then from there, he's just got P.E.K.K.A.s and the heroes to clear out the center portion to the town hall, which is just massive. Uses a couple loons just for some quick backside cleanup, and that's a wrap, guys. I mean, a super popular push base that is easy to take advantage of now that you know it. Now we got Zeki Chan here, and Zek's going to be taking this in a real different approach, okay? You know, we've seen this base a few different times, and he's going to be deploying like the Stone Slammer for the E-Clone in a tricky spot. So he's suing the heroes here on the basically 12 o'clock to the 3 o'clock side. That Queen's going to take out that air defense, and of course the remaining structures to where the E-Drag and the Stone Slammers are just going to funnel right into that where that Queen's at. Yeah, the King did a great job at funneling on the outside. Stone Slammer goes down. He uses that clone. The clone takes out the defending Archer Queen, and then that cloned E-Dragon is going to take out that Eagle Artillery, which is massive. And then look at that freeze, guys. Look at that clutch freeze on the 10 o'clock side, freezing that multi-target Inferno and that air defense. I mean, just literally freaking perfect, man. Then he's going to Lalo right over the Town Hall using the Giga Tesla. Right over the Giga Tesla using the Warden's ability. The Warden's just going to fly with the rest of those loons to take out those remaining Archer Towers. And the rest is just cleanup, guys. All air cleanup. So it takes out that King, a couple minions, a couple lava pups. I mean, just a super OP raid. Excellent job of executing that E-Clone. Alright, and now we got Maclink here for the last raid against Goblin, and you know, he starts off the funnel extremely well with the couple loons that drop on that Archer Tower on the outside. Then he uses a wall breaker entry next to that multi-target Inferno, which was great because he free spelled that perfectly. From there, that Queen is able to sui on that multi-target Inferno and takes out that Wizard Tower. From there, the E-Drags and that Stone Slammer are already funneled to go next to that Eagle Artillery. So it helps even better when that Queen starts hitting those loons. Those E-Drags are going to rage all the way over and take her out. And then these E-Dragons, you know, clutch freeze there. Unfortunately, the E-Drags did not take out that Eagle Artillery, but notice what he does here. He sends in a single loon, guys, just one loon, because he knows that that loon is going to be safe because no other air targeting defenses was in the area, and that Eagle Artillery has a buffer around it to where it can't lock onto targets that are next to it. So What a beautiful, you know, way to go about this raid. Then he's gonna Lalo from about the 9 all the way clockwise or counterclockwise, taking out the defenses. I mean, look at the cleanup troops, just planned so perfectly, executed perfectly. You know, that's the highest tier gameplay right there. So day 3 in a nutshell, guys. You know, 7-4, so they had a good number of triples on us. GG's and ready.